Hi everybody, this is Gad Saad. I hope your weekend is off to a good start. Many years ago, in the Sad Truth 115, I will put a link to that episode at the end of this clip. I had discussed the similarities between Sharia law and the progressive identity politics mindset. And it is a theme that I return to in the Parasitic Mind, which I hope that you have pre-ordered, and if you haven't, please do so ASAP. Let me come back to this point using a current event that took place. So some of you may have seen the footage, probably not on mainstream media because they wouldn't have covered it because it doesn't fit the narrative. Let me just read the name of the gentleman. This is Brandon Straka. He is the gentleman who started a grassroots movement, I think it's called Walk Away, where he used to be a former hardcore lefty, but has now switched political allegiances, and he's basically done the unthinkable. He's gone from being a quote liberal to a Trump supporter. And as he was walking, I think it's in Washington, D.C., he was accosted. By the way, he's a gay man, and he was walking with another gay man, and they were accosted by some BLM activists. Now, this is all on tape, right? And who hurled some, very nasty and vile homophobic, insults, and they were quite threatening and so on. And it's all on tape. So you would think that having a taped incident of very, very clear homophobia and harassment of two gay men would be the talk of the MSM town, right? Where is Don Lemon? Where is Anderson Cooper? Where is all the rest of the folks who were quick to jump up in utter indignation and disgust when Jussie Smollett was supposedly attacked by two MAGA hat-wearing, racist hicks? Of course, it turned out all to be a case of faux victimology. That story is discussed in the Parasitic Mind. What's the difference here? Jussie Smollett is a liberal. Jussie Smollett is a black gay man. So he's got all the identity markers that means that if he suffers, his suffering counts. On the other hand, the two other gay men are apparently not liberal. Therefore, not all gay men are equal. Some are more equal than others. The suffering of some gay men is more important than the suffering of others, even when the suffering of one gay man in particular was completely manufactured, was a complete hoax, was a complete case of collective Munchausen. I am a victim, therefore I am. The mainstream media and all of the politicians, including your girlfriend, Kamala Harris, was very quick to be disgusted when she heard about the faux attack of Jussie Smollett, but yet they're all unbelievably quiet, grotesquely quiet, about a taped homophobic attack. You can go watch it right now. Do the Google search. What's his name? Brandon Straka. So this now brings us back to Sharia law. Sharia law, one of its central defining tenets is that when a victim occurs, the identity of the perpetrator and of the victim matter. Meaning, a Muslim man kills a Jewish man is not the same penalty as a Jewish man killing, say, a Muslim man. Right? So it is perfectly antithetical to the idea of Lady Justice being blind. Now, of course, someone might write, yes, but there's still bias in the U.S. justice system. Of course there is. But that doesn't mean that in terms of the principles to which the U.S. justice system tries to adhere to, justice should be blind. Not always. The rich people can get off more easily than poor people. There is racist manifestations historically in the justice system. So no one is denying that the instantiation of the ethos of justice is blind is always perfect, but at least that's the goal that American jurisprudence seeks to achieve. Sharia law is perfectly antithetical to that. It actually gives you a formula for how to judge people based on their identity. So progressive mindset is literally, semantically, logically, structurally identical to Sharia law. So congrats to the noble progressives. You are emulating Sharia law. All gay men deserve to live free of homophobia and bigotry, but apparently some more than others, depending on their skin hue and depending on whether they support one political party or another. If you are a truly liberal person, you should be disgusted by this. This has nothing to do with Trump or Biden. It has to do with you adhering to first principles. A homophobia attack against a liberal person is bad. A homophobia attack against a conservative person is equally bad. Cheers, everybody.